Welcome to Formula World. I'm your host, Dylan Shelley, and here's what's on this episode. This episode of Formula World was sponsored by NordVPN, without whom I wouldn't have been able to watch the previous two Grand Prix. NordVPN are offering Formula World viewers a special deal, but more on that later. First up on Formula World, Bottas, a sensational wingman. Following the Hungarian Grand Prix, which saw Lewis Hamilton stream off into the distance ahead of both Ferraris, in part due to his teammate being held out longer and blocking the path to Lewis, Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff made the comments that Bottas was a sensational wingman. Bottas didn't see it the same way and shared his thoughts on his boss's comments. First, wingman is wrong. Secondly, I don't see the positive from this race. We'll have to talk. And since then, Toto Wolff has backtracked slightly and was keen to clarify what he really meant by his wingman remark. In today's race, starting P2 after lap 1, Valtteri's race was the perfect wingman race. And I don't mean it in a championship terms, because we have no number 1, we have no number 2, but it was just how he was racing. It was, from my standpoint, his best race so far with Mercedes in the last 2 years. Ferrari to unlock more potential. All signs are pointing towards Ferrari possibly having the edge on Mercedes in terms of technical development, especially since their latest power unit upgrade. But Sebastian Vettel believes that the team has even more potential to show. This year has shown so far that our car is more efficient, our car is stronger, and still has a lot of potential to unleash, so I'm quite confident with what's sitting in the pipeline that we can improve. Our car has big potential, so I feel relaxed going on holiday for the races to come. I am confident that if we have a car to fight with, we can put Mercedes under pressure and make things happen in the second half. Renault ignores Red Bull. Max Verstappen retired early at the Hungarian Grand Prix due to a power unit issue that saw him vent pretty heavily over the team radio. And his boss, Christian Horner, followed the same sentiment and slammed Renault for what he thinks are subpar power units. We pay multi-millions of pounds for these engines, for a first-class or state-of-the-art product, and you can see that it's quite some way below that. But Renault boss Cyril Abiteboul fired back in his team's defense and gave his side of the story that Red Bull may have been neglecting to share. We provided an improved MGU-K in Monaco, but Red Bull does not want to use it. They prefer to use the old one to save installing it on their car. But with the new MGU-K, the temperatures stay much better. We do not have the same problems on our cars. Abiteboul then went on to personally criticize Horner, saying that Renault largely ignores him. Our bosses have stopped reading what Christian Horner is saying about us since 2015. It's very clear that we don't want to have any dealings with them anymore. It's very clear it's done. Even Hamilton wouldn't perform at Williams. It's no secret that Williams have the worst car on the grid and they continue to struggle each week with their focus seeming to have shifted towards 2019. Williams' deputy boss Claire Williams has even gone as far as saying four-time champion Lewis Hamilton wouldn't be able to do anything with their car. Put Lewis in our car and I'm not sure he could have made a huge amount of difference. I feel sorry for Lance and Sergey. The car just doesn't have the performance. They have had an enormous amount of criticism leveled at them, and that is somewhat unfair. Fast feed. Ricciardo says a new contract will definitely be done by Spa. Sauber boss Fred Vasseur denies claims that Van Dorn will be racing for Sauber next season. F1 Managing Director Ross Brawn says Formula One will be doing all in its power to ensure Force India survives. Championship leader Lewis Hamilton says the championship is absolutely not over. McLaren boss Zak Brown says it's highly unlikely they will replace Van Dorn with Lando Norris before Spa. Formula World fans react, Red Bull Honda. On the previous episode of Formula World, I asked you whether you think Red Bull would have still won with Honda, and the results are in. As you can see, 50% of you say yes, but not all of them. A quarter of you say yes, definitely. 18% say no, but they would still be close, and 7% of you say no chance. And if you like this video and want to help support this channel, be sure to check out NordVPN. Like I said at the beginning of the video, without NordVPN I wouldn't have been able to watch the last two Grand Prix as I was overseas, but NordVPN allowed me to seamlessly stream the Grand Prix using my usual streaming provider. And NordVPN have given a special deal to Formula World viewers, offering 77% off a 3-year plan using the code Formula World. If you are in the market for a VPN, then you honestly can't go past NordVPN, who were just selected as the best VPN by some of the top industry experts. And with over 4,000 servers in 62 different countries, along with military-grade encryption, you really are getting a world-class service. So do head on over and check them out. Is Bottas just Hamilton's wingman? Be sure to vote in the poll in the top right-hand corner of this video and let me know what you think in the comments. And a special thanks to Blaze Hope and KC Croker for becoming Formula World members and helping support the channel. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my other videos for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.